안녕하세요. It is, this is Dominique, the uh, one half of this channel. To start it off, this is another introduction kind of a video. You know, I did the first one, and then when Brittany was here, I did it with Brittany, but we didn't really elaborate that much. Not really. And I felt bad, you know, because going back and looking at the videos, you know, I'm very ADHD, for people that probably couldn't have already noticed. And I get off track a lot, and I ramble a lot. Can't help it when I'm overexcited about something, and every chance I get to make a reference, I do. So I'm sorry if that bothers anybody, but that's how I am. I'm sorry. Anyways, um, so yeah, this is the introduction, another introductory kind of video for people to understand more about how much K-pop is a thing for me, um, and for her. I, however, am not going to mention hers because, like I said, um, last time when I made these, when I made one of these, um, she told me I got it wrong. So I was like, okay, I'll just let you do it from now on then, since you know yourself better than me. That's cool. Um, this was a random thing that I just came up with out the blue. You know, us reacting to videos together or separate, because you know we are, you know, we're not together all the time, so it is hard. um and we knew it was going to be different. You know, it wasn't really a thing that you just pop up and be like, oh, we should make YouTube videos. Because you know, the normal gist of it with reacting to videos, and like I put in one of my reaction videos I've done today, where I had said that, you know, I don't have the program on my laptop that lets you put the video right here, sorry, right here, um, so people can see what we're reacting to, because I do feel bad that I don't have it. But, and I'm basically repeating, I'm so sorry, like in that video, but that, you know, with our finals, well, I know my finals, she's probably doesn't have as many to go on as I do, but with my finals coming up, it's like I don't have the time to sit there and get technical savvy with it and upload it, try to work it, because I do want to go back and put the music videos on there so people can see it, duh. Um, so that's one part of this video. Another part is, I know that, um, and this is mostly from my sister telling me this, that, of shipping, that she told me that I should do shipping, a video on shipping. I don't know why she wants me to do this. I don't know why she wants me to bring up my ships, because throughout the previous videos that we have been doing, I make it pretty clear, I guess, what ships I like. But I decided I would um, put that in a different video, because I have pictures. I'd have pictures for that and everything else. But I have normal ships. Say it like that. I guess I have normal ships, and I guess to explain my shipping in a nutshell, when I make that video for her on here about my ships, I guess I accept it. I encourage it, because I know how hard it is with being an idol and then being in Korea, where it's not really, it's kind of like America's problem with homosexuality, a whole bunch worse, there. So I understand. So that's so when I see ships and they convince me, they have to convince me. I don't just ship just anybody. I'm not that kind of um, person when it comes to shipping. You have to literally convince me. It's not just, oh, you're hot and you're hot and you, no. You literally have to convince me. But I'm getting way too into this. I'm so sorry. God, that will be for the ship video that she wants me to do. And maybe Brittany will be in that with me. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Me and her have different ships. And some that it took me a while to convince her of. Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, next. Next part of this. There's really not that much I can say about with me in K-pop that I haven't already said in previous videos, I take K-pop very serious, I guess. I like, um, I'm one of the fans that I can find, I find a K-pop reference in anything. I feel bad for going back to this again, but I find a shipment reference in anything. But it didn't really start with K-pop. It started with modern music. Um, it's and music that, and because I am Mexican American, even Mexican music. Um, when I find uh, music that I like, I try to, find a story behind it, learn it, pronounce it, and then, because I was born in '95, those were the good years, '90s music. My brother was born in '87, so he got the better gist of music than I did. But, um, like, for instance, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. I love them. I love them both. But I was more so an NSYNC girl. Um, but I would try to find each member in a song, learn as much about it as I could. Um, and then as I got older, there's really not that many bands nowadays. It's all just single people that I like, at least. And I mean, if I had to be downright technical, I'd have to say like Nirvana. That was a band that I appreciated. Um, Mostly anything country music. My mother is a big country music listener, so I love country music. It takes me two, so depending on it, once or twice to hear a song and know the whole words to it and know who sang it, when it came out, as soon as I hear the beginning of it. So anything country music I was good at. So when I got into K-pop, it was, like I said, it started with Psy, and I had listened to Gangnam Style, had that dance down. That wasn't about nothing. And then Gentleman came out. I love Gentleman. That is the greatest song in the world. It's the greatest song in the world. I like that song. Especially because it has Brown Eyed Girl's Abracadabra move in it. That's amazing. Psy pulled that off really well. Good job, sir. Um, I have his, I have his song Korea and Right Now. I have those two. For people that haven't heard those, I'll put those down there in the description if you want to listen to them, or if you have, by all means. But they're really good songs. Um, and then I've already said my obsession with Big Bang on that trip. Um, I guess bands that I'm more into, I guess you could say, and I feel bad for saying it like that because I'm into any band that I have I hold near and dear and I would defend to the death. But I'd have to say my biggest is probably SHINee. It'd have to be SHINee. Even though, oh my god, no, she started with YG and Big Bang. How could she turn her back on him? Well, I didn't. It's just, they all have their moments where they stand out more, and with me, it's everything is SHINee, and you can blame the ships for that. You can blame the ships for that. Because anything SHINee does, I'm gonna find ships in it. I'm gonna find a reference in it. So, but no, I just know that um, with me and K-pop, I take it very serious. I've noticed, and I try to keep up to date with anything that happens. Like with the fairy thing, when I found out about it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about that because I'm subscribed to Arirang. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I'm subscribed to them, and um, it's kind of like if people subscribe to, you know, Channel 3 News, you know, um, it shows up on my subscription to watch, and it's back to back, videos about it, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to hurry and make a video about this. So I try to keep up with date anything that happens in K-pop with anybody, whether I know them or I don't, because I like to keep up with it. So I try to stay on Twitter as much as I can, and YouTube as much as I can. Not really Facebook, because I don't really have that many K-pop related things on Facebook as I do everywhere else. Um, but I like to know when stuff's happening, when people get hurt. Like when I became a K-pop fan for SHINee, it tripped me out to hear as much as I did about them. Where Junghyun got hurt, and then Anu got hurt, and then Minho got hurt, and I was just like, oh my god, all of this happened. This whole time I could have been all the stuff I missed out on, all the stuff I could have knew about, could have really, shown my love for it a little bit more if I would have knew about it back before Psy, you know, and when I hear stuff about idols through fan fictions, because I will check out, when I read fan fictions, I will check out credibility behind stuff, you know, um, when they talk about idols, their personalities or stuff that they've done or stuff that they've been through, I'll be like, oh my god, if I would have been your fan, I would have knew about it back then, and I would have supported you and been there for you as a fan, whether, regardless if they ever know if we do this sort of thing or not. Um, but it just would have made me feel better to know. Um, as far as Britney goes, I'm gonna let her do one of these because I'm not giving her the satisfaction to say I was wrong again. Cause I hate when I'm wrong. Um, especially about something that I should know. As a friend, I should know these things. But um, I just wanted to make a video to further elaborate, because we are going to be doing these reaction videos for as long as YouTube lets us, I guess. As long as she lets me exploit her, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I love you, girl. I don't know. Embarrassing ourselves. We don't care though, but still. Um, just so people would understand more why we are the way we are, because, at the end of the day, we are girls. And it's, natural for girls to watch guy groups, regardless of it being K-pop, One Direction and Justin Bieber have more girl fans than guys. Why? Because it's just how it is. So, and, you know, what's a good reference here? Dang. Any girl singer has more guy fans than girls. It's just how the world is. So, but whereas with me, I try to balance it out and listen to girl and guys because I am like that. and regardless of Britney not being like that, you know, I tried. It's just me spreading the K-pop love. You know, as much music I can devil her into, but I know she's all up in the boys, which I don't blame her because they're some fine boys. Men, excuse me. So sorry. Men. So sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. So for in the future when we're doing videos, you know, people to see that we I know I will probably get very over dramatic and very exaggerated, but that's just how I am. I'm not doing it because it's a recording. I'm really like this in real life. Like, I really lose it when a bias of mine or a song is, they say this or that. It does get to me, I'm not gonna lie. Male or female, doesn't matter. Um, and that we're not we're not putting on a show. It's not just for like views or nothing, because we could really care less. It's just this more started out as a thing to just make fun of ourselves, I guess, just to be dorks about it. And we kind of want to stay that way, just stay real to it, and just have fun with it. Um, so this was me doing mine. If she does hers, she does hers. If she doesn't, she doesn't. That's all I gotta say at this point. Um, I know that I have time to do a reaction video to another song today if I wanted to. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's all I gotta say. I probably won't though. Um, you know what? Screw it. I might just do one more and then I'm gonna stop so I can um update my Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in a while, so I gotta do that. So yeah, this is me in my video, and I will do a ship video for my curious, stupid sister, and I'll probably start working on that right now before I forget to do it. And then another reaction video. I'll pick a video out of every video I own and go with that. Or if somebody wants to suggest something, then I'll do that. Alright, love you guys.